Hi, my name is Katie Harrison, and I am the owner and founder of KVH. We are a sales-driven marketing agency, and I serve as the president. So I started the company 2 years ago, and it was really out of a demand in the market. I had several clients that I'd worked with on boards and committees that had asked me to come in and work with their team on being a little bit more effective from a sales perspective and connecting with others. So I was doing that part-time while I was still working full-time for HP Inc., one of the best technology companies in the world, and they were very supportive of me starting this side business. But it really started to spiral, and what led to one other account and another client, eventually it got to the point where I decided I got to pick a lane, and I knew that this was the passion that I wanted to pursue because it just lit me up inside. And so when you get that excited every morning to go and do something, you're like, this is where my heart needs to be. So I had a very safe job at HP. They were wonderful, and I had a very long career there. I was there for almost 14 years, and why on earth would I throw that away to go take a major risk? Who knows? But I'll tell you this, I knew that I was playing on a good team, but I wasn't playing on the right team for me and my skill set. I just knew deep down that we could do big things if I had the ability to go out and be creative and really focus in on the market on ways that we can improve for our clients. So the biggest thing that we do, our motto at KVH is your growth is our mission. So if your company is growing, we're doing our job because our entire focus is sales-driven marketing. So how do we help you increase your revenue? By utilizing the marketing strategies and events that we put on for you. So it's really a collaborative effort with that. So one of our biggest clients has almost over doubled their revenue in a year's time frame with our support. So this was not 100% on us. They are a major company and they do wonderful things, but in the 2 years that we supported them, their revenue doubled. And a lot of that was a lot of hours, a lot of time focusing in on sales, focusing in on their marketing strategy together collaboratively, and it's a great group of folks. But I'm really proud of that. I'm also proud of the growth that we've seen as a company. We started out as 1 employee 2 years ago, and now there's 8 of us. And so just in a short time frame, we have really grown and our revenue has done the same. So very proud of the team that we have here. A successful entrepreneur, I think the perfect ingredients for an entrepreneurial cocktail would be a lot of passion and a lot of energy. So you got to have that interior passion inside. And then you got to mix in that strategy too. So you have to have a plan. You have to see a gap in the market or see an opportunity where you can make something better or create a whole new lane altogether. You have to have that. But I think the critical piece of it is a complete lack of hesitancy. That, I think, is the differentiator between a successful entrepreneur and someone who is so smart, so passionate, but is afraid to take the risk. And in my mind, that's really where you see the differentiator, is the folks that are willing to overlook the fear, to look past it and think what they could accomplish if they forgot about the what ifs and what could happen if they took this leap. And that's, I think, the differentiator with a strong entrepreneur is you got to have the energy and the passion. You have to be able to have a strategy and a plan. You got to know what you're doing. But most importantly, you have to have a lack of hesitancy and just go for it. We had our first ever KVH Women in Business Summit. It was at the Greenville Convention Center on March the 4th. Our goal was to have about 200 to 250 women show up, and we thought that was a hefty goal at the time, and we ended up going over 500 women that ended up showing up on Tuesday. It was an electric day. The amount of women that showed up to offer their talents up on stage in our different panel discussions was amazing. We had CEOs, presidents, entrepreneurs, business owners, small business owners, moms that have a side gig that all showed up to share their expertise with the women in the room. And the feedback we've received has just been phenomenal. So this is definitely going to be a project we're going to continue to do again. We've had the request, we're going to do it, but I'm incredibly proud of what we were able to accomplish. And the icing on the cake was that Jenna Bush Hager came in to be our keynote speaker, and she was just a darling. And so getting to interview her was a highlight of my career for sure. you can find out more about us. Our Instagram is Keeping Up with KVH, and then we also have our website, so thekvh.com. Also check out KVH Summit on Instagram. That's where we have all of our content from the big day that we had this past week, and where we'll be continuing to put updates on future events that we're going to have down the road.